team when they leave the team? Perfect. You might.
My team has probably lost five members over the last 15 years. And of those five, I think 4 have left the business completely. One just decided that he wanted to have his name on all of the signs and the advertising, so he went off in his direction, which is perfectly fine. We have my full blessing, and I'm happy to tell you he's doing very well today. We do sign a agreement with our agents, our team members, and it's tailored to each team member to whatever their responsibilities are. And it does create some protections for us that they can't walk out and take any of our information with them. They can't take our customers. Customers belong to us. Although at some point during some transactions, the customers do come from them, and we make it clear during that transaction that they're a customer forever.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've lost maybe 4 in the last 20 some odd years, and 2 of them, went on their own. We have agreements signed, but I'm a firm believer that if you don't hire the right people up front, are you going to go into lawsuits afterwards? It's not worth it. We discuss, keeping the client, first of all the listings are in my name, so they're not going to be able to take the listings. And buyers are going to follow whoever they're working with. So I'm not too concerned about that part of it either, because if you put so much effort in trying to sue somebody or whatever, you're taking away from the time that you're going to get another listing. So to me, it's not ever been really an issue.
Yeah, it really hasn't happened to me either. Like Martha said, we have a good idea when we hire somebody, they're a certain kind of character. And also in our agreement, we have a protection period for 2 years. They can't solicit our customers, or they pay an automatic referral fee. But also, I just know with everybody who goes in our database, they're just getting bombarded until they, buy, die, or cry. That's our motto. So I know that even if somebody leaves, they can't compete with the volume of things that are going out there to all our clients. So it really hasn't happened, so I'm not that worried about it.
Okay. All right, so you guys are basically, it's just part of doing business. If a client does go with somebody, but your systems that you're using in place, pretty well that hasn't been a factor. Okay? How do you encourage team members to stay on your team as they become successful? Because obviously anybody on a team with any of you or any of them would instantly start to become more successful because of the talent you bring. How do you encourage them to stay on your team as they improve?
I've actually had a lot of people leave my team and gone on to do, in some cases, bigger and better things. So I tell them right up front when they start, I say, look, my goal is to make you as successful as I can. And if one day you decide to leave and go out on your own, I'll support you, because in the end, I'm still great friends with a lot of these agents who are now giving me great business building tips too. So if they hit a point where they're successful, I don't want to hold them back. I want to make sure I help them grow as much as they can, because it just comes back to me in the end anyway.
I think as long as we're providing them the leads, and good leads, they're going to stay. And we have been able to do that. I have 2 REO realtors that, everything's in my name, so I don't think they're going to be leaving at least any time in the next 3 years, because we have quite a bit of business. As well as for the buyers, buyer specialists that we work with, we are providing, I would say, any given day, I probably get 20 leads. Out of those, I'd say at least 2 or 3 are really hot leads. So, because you're going to get internet leads from all kinds of people. But so I don't know how well they can go and get it themselves. And a couple of the realtors were brokers themselves, so they came in because they could see how we were generating the leads.
We didn't really change anybody to any desks at our office either, but our focus has really been on quality of life, and it's just for giving our team members the best quality of life we can find for them, and well, of course, trying to have a quality of life ourselves, and we really watch each other and say, you're taking this day off, or making sure of it, or you're taking this vacation, or you're buying this plane ticket, whatever. And I think as long as their quality of life is good, they see no reason to make a change.
Perfect. What factors in your current office environment inhibit or encourage the building of teams, and as these obstacles arise, what have you guys been able to come up with to overcome those obstacles?
I have a server, and I wish my husband was here because he could probably tell you all about it, but we're all able to log in from home or from the office. Now, I have staff that's at the office, so everybody can log in from the office. And even some of the staff, I mean, they're so committed to some of the clients that we're working with that they'll even log in from home. We've given them that capability to do that because I think that's real important. And so in my office, I have I have 3 different rooms, so actually 4 rooms. So one is where my husband and I are in one room, then I have 3 office staff in another, and then another 3, and then we're the buyer specialists and the REO in another area. But no one's in the buyer specialist or the REO, they're always in and out, so you know that it's never like too loud. Or they can come into our room if I'm out, I'd let them go on my desk anytime. But it's really a nice environment in the sense that we all have our own computers, we have capability of coming in and out, and so it makes it a great workplace. Plus, I'm working with the Kai's company, so what's nice is that I don't have to deal with, you know, it's the birthdays and all that. They deal with that, you know. Which is really nice because of, you know, once a month they always have the birthday cakes and all that, which is great. It takes away of the things or the fun things. The company supplies that for us.
Well, I'm not a broker, so.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, offices, there's obstacles that can inhibit or encourage expansion of what you guys build. So each one of you is a mega team inside an office in an office. So Martha's got her equation. Just kind of want to hear some of the things that have worked for you, some of the things that have gotten in your way, and how you got through it.
We too set up a central server, and we have 6 workstations that all link to that server. We use 4 of the workstations right now. Our office management and the company have encouraged our team building. They've made it really conducive for us to do that. In fact, one of my buyer's agent, I was one of the best agents I've ever worked with, was already an agent in the office, and I just saw that he had the drive, he had the ambition, he had the confidence to speak about properties and contracts, but he had no direction. He didn't really like listing. So with his permission, I spoke to the broker and sat down and said, I'd like to bring him on my team, which is, you know, that costs the company money. They trained him, they put him in there, and he's producing for them, and then pulling him in under my split. So that ended up being, but they were very supportive, and it's been a win-win for all of us since.
Yeah, as far as agents go, I've had a lot of buyer agents join my team who were agents in the office. So I teach some classes every now and then at the office, and they kind of come afterwards and say, hey, I see you getting a lot of leads and stuff. And, you know, making it rain leads, that's really the ultimate goal. So if you get leads, you'll get people to come. As far as my office staff is, we've recently moved everybody to work from home, and it's been working out fantastic. We're not, you know, it's an hour and a half a day. We're not wasting driving back and forth from the office, traffic, and, you know, there was an accident, and, you know, now everybody's working from home, and it's been working out great because now they're logging in on Saturdays and Sundays just to catch up, and we have a server also that, you know, anybody can log into. I can log into anybody's email account. If they're out, like our closing coordinator was out all of last week, so between myself and my manager, you know, we assigned ourselves a task. We just log into her email, and it was working fine. So expansion can go infinite now because we've chosen to work from home, and we have one person just in the office for, you know, mail and closings and checks part-time, and it's looking good.